Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are watching. Give me a short second. As I was about to start streaming, stuff started breaking down. Whoops, let me just fix a few things. Okay. There. Hello everyone. So as I was about to start streaming, right, I realized ViaTube wasn't even running properly yet. I wasn't responding to my microphone, so I had to make settings, and then for some reason it decided to change resolutions. And so I had to readjust all the sizes. So if at any point during the stream I seem larger than normal, let me know. I'm gonna make some adjustments. I wonder if the reactions still work. Let me try a few things here. Hello. Oh, there, it still works. Then that works. Okay, everything still works. All right. It was just the size. Whew. It was just the size. So you may have noticed something. Oh, this is way too... The BGM is way too mystical. Let me change. Hold on. This is a little too... Should be a little less. Okay. We have noticed something new with the overlay. I have a follower goal now. Yeah. This is for until end of the year, because I don't know. I really don't know. I can't predict, right? Like at what rate will I start getting more followers? And normally it doesn't really bother me. I just want to see the community grow somehow, I suppose. But because of a recent tweet by Paul, got me thinking, what are my goals for my streams anyway? And one of them I thought of was to grow my community a bit. I started a stream because I wanted to have some people who would be interested in listening to the ramblings of an old boomer teacher. And yeah, the past weeks I've been getting quite a bit of new followers, so I decided, hey, why not, right? Let's have a little bit of a follow goal here. Let's try to reach 100 followers by the end of the year. If we don't make it, then yeah, it's okay. But if we do, then I don't know. I haven't thought of what I will do yet when I reach this follower goal. It's more of to motivate myself to maybe work harder on the stream and put a little bit more effort. It started out, as you know, for those who've been here from the very beginning, the stream wasn't meant to be anything other than maybe an exploration of other ways to reach out and teach, because education is really part of my passions. But now that we've seen quite a fair bit of growth, and it seems like there's a fair bit of individuals interested in like staying around and watching the stream, maybe listening to my ramblings, maybe we could turn it into something a little bit more, I guess. So yeah, let's try to reach that 100 follower goal by the end of the year. We have 3 more months. If we don't make it, then we don't make it. Then one more thing. If you've been following me on Twitter, I posted recently about my recent attempt at acquiring government documents. Hey, what's happening? Whoops. Give me a second. Whoa. Okay, I think everything's fine. Okay, good. So may have seen my post on my recent attempts to get government documents. Went successfully. Had no hitches except for the fact that it took me like an hour longer than I expected. But then again, what's new, right? Government documents. You have to line up for 30 minutes and then you have to wait for an entire hour of processing. Things that could have been made digital, not yet digital. I don't understand, but that's fine. At least it's all done. So, I should be getting said documents in about 2 or 3 weeks' time. So, when I get the documents, I should be able to finally onboard Twitch affiliate. Maybe we can have those fancy redeems and whatever's, you know? The ones the other streamers have that I don't have yet because I'm not yet affiliate. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to get those. And yeah, I'm planning maybe when I finish the onboarding, when I finish it, if I finish it, whenever I do finish it, let's have maybe a re-debut of sorts where I could maybe introduce myself a bit better. Finally come up with an introduction, right? And what else? Yeah. Then yeah, maybe you could help me come up with a few things for the stream, like what redeem should I have and stuff like that. Anyway, you didn't come to my stream for these sappy stuff, so why don't we shift over to Genshin now? Well, let me turn off my BGM. So I want to listen to Genshin's BGM. There you go. Right. So, from the last stream, what have I done? So off stream, I've been doing some improvements to my characters. Collei, for example, I have invested a little bit on Collei's talent. So Collei's talents are now level 7, both for her skill and her burst. I really, for some reason, I didn't really bother much with reactions prior to the introduction of Dendro, but with the introduction of Dendro and in particular Hyperbloom, don't know why, it just feels fun to see all the numbers fly and all those little buds home on enemies. So yeah, so now I have I invested on my Collei. What else did I get for Collei? Collei now has level 20 artifacts, running a not so good Deepwood Memories build, centered mostly on energy regeneration, so I could have my ult up as often as possible. My weapon is also now the Sacrificial Bow, which you've seen in the past. You've seen me use this. It's a fun bow to use with Collei, but apart from it being fun, it also has energy recharge, which, you know, for a support Dendro character is a must. I just love its passive though for Collei. Occasionally I will get double boomerangs, which is really fun to do. It's fun to just throw your boomerang out there and then see it reset so you can throw a second one. Really nice. Now, what else have I worked on? Oh, I worked on my Shinobu. So this has been here ever since the beginning. My Shinobu has had level 8 skill and level 8 burst, but I got her a new sword. Now I've heard people say that this sword, Iron Sting, looks ugly, but I don't know, it's really pretty to me. Like, look at that, so I can't zoom in. Sad, I can't zoom in. But look at that sword, look at the design of those gears. I am just a big fan of like the steampunk aesthetic, which is why I can't wait for Fontaine to finally be released. I can't wait for Fontaine because it really speaks to my steampunk. I mean, I'm expecting it to be steampunk. That's the word I've been getting. And hey, hello, RGL Biv. Yeah. So I was just showing off what I did off stream, and so yeah, I made an Iron Sting for Shinobu. Love the design of the Iron Sting. I really like those gears here in the center. Like, it's totally like there's no reason to have this mechanism here. Probably the most important part of a sword. If this was a practical sword, there's no reason for any mechanism to exist here. But this is Genshin. It's not serious. There's no need for the weapons to look so serious, so realistic. And it's just really pretty, this sword is. Before it's because you know how weapons, right? They change appearance. They change their appearance after, I think, level 70 or something like that. I think it's level 70. It's not refinement rank. I mean, if you know, please do correct me, but prior to it being gold, it was silver, and I already liked the silver and gray color scheme for the Iron Sting, but transforming to gold and looking this nice, yeah, I really like this weapon. Probably not the most drip for Shinobu. I think the Dark Iron Sword still looks nicer on her, but functionally, I prefer the Iron Sting. It gives more EM. I plan to change Shinobu's artifacts at a later time, no? From Ocean Youth Clam, which I made this several months ago for Shinobu because I wanted her to just be a healer. But after finding out that she's probably one of the better characters that I own, that I'm not utilizing often, right? Because I know maybe Miko or maybe Raiden might be better at triggering Hyper Bloom, but I don't use Shinobu often enough, right? So let's use Shinobu. I want to replace all of these with the new artifact set, the this one, Gilded Dreams. I think Gilded Dreams work really well for this type of approach, since Shinobu would be the one triggering all of the Hyper Blooms. Still thinking about if Yelan should be the Hydro party member or Hydro party member for this Hyper Bloom team. I have other Hydro characters. I'll think about if I need to change, but for now, Yelan should do. And Yelan is sort of a security blanket as well. I know some of you might run like a Zhongli as your security blanket, the shields and whatever, but I just like the fact that I have a character that if all else fails, I can just switch back and still like survive, you know, tricky, sticky situations. And Yelan plus Shinobu is really good. So if Kole is unavailable to generate Dendro, Yelan plus Shinobu should be good enough. Okay. Let me reduce my volume a little bit. Not my speaking volume, the game's volume. It's a little loud on my end. What else have I done off stream? Nothing much. So I guess we can now just continue with the Archon quest. Last time we left off at, I think we were entering Sumeru City already. We were about to, I think the last thing we did was Traveler and Paimon mentioning something about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali. That's where we left off. Oh, one more thing. I started the Graven Innocence quest. I had to do a quick start because I am not yet done with the prerequisite quests. I only really did that until I got a dupe of Kole, so I could have her at C1. I think C1 Kole makes her a little bit more usable. So yeah. Yeah, shall we continue with the Archon quest? So the goals for today would be to do the Archon quest, and we've already unlocked all of the waypoints, so that's done. Archon quest, and maybe do the Sealy dailies, and yeah, whatever else happens later, we'll see. I'm out of map pins. Right, so let's go to Sumeru City. Let's continue the Archon quest. Okay, how do we go about that? Quests. The trail of... yeah, we're about to visit Rohawi. Where are you, Rohawi? Up here. Alright, let's go. How are you all doing, by the way? Are you all doing fine this, at least where I am now, this rainy Saturday afternoon? Oh, Otto, forgot to place.
Yes,
to put it
that's
on.
me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I can super relate to these academics, you know,
Oh, let me
given
see.
my line of work.
Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me.
Hear that piano?
So you two just
Beautiful.
have some questions for
Beautiful
me?
piano.
Seems even
So
Tainari
nice.
acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
Mm-hmm.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
Oh yeah, the Akasha.
Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about
Gushed
your
about
abilities
that
for
last
getting
stream.
information and all that?
Hmm.
Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon.
Cool.
All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru,
So she left.
she's never left the sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
I
Didn't
think
expect
I
her to
remember
be
that
such
from
a
last
mysterious figure.
the last Archon Quest
The Dendro
narrative.
Archon is somewhat of a recluse.
Oh,
Perhaps
that's
she
how
just
you
doesn't
pronounce
want
that
to
word?
entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information.
Always thought it
in
was
the Akasha.
recluse. It was recluse? Okay.
Aw, but then what can
I
we
guess
do?
I was pronouncing that wrong the entire time.
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing.
Ooh.
In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years.
Every 3
But
years?
Tainari?
That's
That
a
guy can
long
publish
enough time.
3 papers in just a single
Ah,
year.
okay, there you go. Tainari, of
Okay.
course.
Thanks for your advice.
Of course.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
Academia promotion, huh?
Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt.
I wonder how much research Mihoyo or Hoyoverse
Now,
did for
even if we want to talk to
for
someone, we don't
Sumeru.
know anybody here.
Not the aesthetics of Sumeru, but the fact that it's a region of academics.
Huh? Like who?
Cause I can just totally relate to what's happening. To what
You're right!
I've already forgot his name.
The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Yeah, Ruhawi. I can totally relate to what Ruhawi said about publishing and getting promoted and stuff like that. In the academic world, if you don't publish, you perish. There's a publish or perish mindset in the world of the academe. And if you're unable to publish once a year, then you're never gonna make any
Hello,
career
traveler in
progression.
Catherine, we need your help with
Look at
something.
this keyhole. Keyhole.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is
It's
always ready to serve you.
you.
With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
Am I blocking the screen? I'm not blocking the screen,
You
right?
two wish to meet with Sumeru's
Okay.
Archon. Understood.
I'll
Please
move
wait.
myself a little bit more. I don't block the screen too much.
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable
Is that
to
her,
locate
like,
any pertinent information in my
Computer
personal
or
memory.
something? Personal memory?
Another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Love the design of the
Please do not
earpiece.
worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups
Oh, the
collectively known
Eremites.
as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru.
They're the ones we've
So
been
they
fighting this
naturally
entire
accrue
time, right? The
intelligence.
Eremites?
An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is
Corps
in
of
charge of
30.
Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Okay, okay.
Corps of 30?
Corps of
What a
30?
weird name.
Are there just 30 of them? Is that
They
the
are named
reason?
as such because their ranks number 30
Oh, there you go.
at their
Of course.
inception. Asfand, an
Ah,
advisor with the Corps of 30,
Asfand.
maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters,
The Citadel of Rexar.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go! When I don't have much to keep me occupied, old thought patterns start to
Okay.
creep back in and...
Go
soon
to
as
the
I start
Citadel of
talking about it,
Rexar and look
flashbacks
for
start.
Asfand. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go do that. Oh, it's up here. Alright.
Take it easy.
What are these? Ooh. Padisara. Ooh, here. Can I already get commissions? No, not commissions. Requests and bounties from here?
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
Uh-huh. Hello, Asfand.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
Oh, I like the sword. Sword looks cool. Haha, sparring session over here.
I see. So, Catherine's the one
I
who
see.
sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is vast. but
doesn't
even I
have
can't help you meet the
the
Necro
earpiece.
Archon.
Doesn't have the...
Wait,
Oh, he has it on the...
seriously?
Okay, okay.
That's
Alright.
Afraid
They were it on their
so.
left ear.
The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities.
Divinities.
As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you.
Mm-hmm.
We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested
Whoa.
in Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
Whoa.
Oh? Why is that?
Seriously?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru.
Uh-huh.
Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one
This is
who
part of the-
founded Sumeru.
This
and
is
gifted
new,
us
right? This is
the
new
Akasha.
information. That's...
Lesser
I
Lord
see.
Kusanali just happened to inherit
Wow,
her legacy.
okay.
Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes
Stop
an
making
appearance.
me
And the
remember
Academia
or
never
stop
announces
like
anything
reminding
about
me
her.
of
As far
my
as
work.
the people of Sumeru are concerned,
Genshin
she's
Impact.
just a god that exists.
Oh
And
my
that's
gosh.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about
Okay.
her reputation.
Good for her.
among
Good for
people
her.
like us.
Okay. She doesn't
Alright,
care. Good for her.
Thanks for the info, Asfand.
Asfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
So the reason why I'm saying that this plot point reminds me of work is because yeah, let's just wait. Let's wait for the cutscene to finish. Might miss some crucial information.
Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for
Paimon and her bratty
information
voice.
nonstop ever since we got to here. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
Ooh.
Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in
Oh,
Lesser
hey.
Lord Kusanali?
Huh?
Why are the voices of the side characters so
From the sound of it,
nice?
You two are Outlanders who recently arrived here.
I love her voice.
Been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry.
Who are you?
I forgot
Oh,
to
there you
introduce
go.
myself.
Dunyarzad?
I'm Dunyarzad. One of
Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
I love her voice.
Really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Hi, Nix. Dunyazard.
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In
Plot
despair,
exposition.
he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
And what happens?
What happened?
Okay, Paimon asked the same thing.
The calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey.
Her
By
voice
relying on
sounds
his own
sultry.
strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment,
Oh, cute
a
bird.
perched
There's a
upon
bird.
his
Cute.
shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
Her voice reminds me of I said this also last stream, but her voice more closely reminds me of the voice of, what's her name? The one from the Golden Apple Archipelago, one of the Crystal Maiden there, the Mirror Maiden, Crystal Maiden. I think Crystal Maiden is from Dota, the Mirror Maiden. I forgot her name, but when I heard her voice, I'm like, oh, why are you not the voice of a playable character? Anyway.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
I will feel warm and fuzzy outside.
In a
It's super
way,
hot today.
It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad,
Dunyarzad.
since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about him?
Of course. So did you two know that,
Oh, got interrupted.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Hey, another Dunyarzad enjoyer. Hello, says B.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
Are we gonna see more of her later?
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was
Hi, hello,
super
Stealthy
nervous
Fool.
just now. You think they're looking for her?
Glad you all can join the stream today.
Finally managed to find a lead about
I'm playing
Lesser Lord
Genshin
Kusanali.
today until I
can't let
finish
them
the
get to
Archon
it
quest,
now.
I think.
Let's see if we can
You
get
can,
rid of
I can
them.
say that
Then we can
she
catch
will
up with
appear again.
Dunyarzad.
Oh.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes,
Hello, you
that's
know,
her.
Sensei, I rushed the
Can you
Archon
see
quest.
which
I wouldn't
direction?
get spoiled by you.
Where she went?
Aw.
She went that way.
She didn't pay attention to the
Quick,
story.
after
Aw. Oh no, sorry. I got what you're trying to say. So you did it already, so you wouldn't get spoiled when you watch my stream.
Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
I am not yet fully awake. I'm still kinda sleepy. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to catch up to Dunyarzad? Hey, here you are.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
Is that? Okay.
You can relax now.
The
We're looking for you
there's
on
no
the trail.
additional like model for the neck
Thank you so much.
piece. It's just a
Unfortunately,
texture.
I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there are some coming this way.
I did it so I could fully enjoy. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Then what are we standing here for? Run!
I wish my additional
wait,
occasional
Body
commentary,
isn't in the best
additional
shape.
value to your
It's
enjoyment
difficult for
of
me
the
to
Archon
run.
quest.
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to.
Uh-huh.
Probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
How about the other three?
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Okay, I think we'll get a bit of a break here. So I was saying a while ago, right? I was mentioning about how the Archon quest is reminding me of my own work because of what I've already forgot his name. I am so sorry. I'm so bad at remembering names. Asfand, right? Because of what Asfand was saying about how people didn't actually like or didn't care for Lesser Lord Kusanali because they much prefer Rukadevata. That reminds me of when administrators, right? They switch on occasion, like when a new administrator gets appointed, how people might still compare you with the administrators that came before you. And I'm like, I have sort of a first-hand experience with that, so kind of struck a little bit of a chord with me. Especially if who you are, I wouldn't say replacing, but the one that came before you was someone well-established, much older, much wiser, and you're just coming in here like, oh, you're part of the new breed, the new generation of administrators, and you have all of these interesting like ideas, sometimes radical ideas even, and then like you question, oh, is this even something that I should propose? Is this even something that I should mention? Because it might not be accepted or something like that. So, it just struck a little bit of a chord with me how when they were saying Lesser Lord Kusanali is not someone that people in Sumeru care about. And then, of course, there's Sumeru being like the city of academics. Hey, we're actually going to enter the tavern. The city of academics and how you have to publish. So I was saying that also a while ago about there's this publisher perish mindset in the academe. So interesting how they capture all of these perfectly. Hello, Sariel. Good day, good day. Thank you for joining the stream. Glad you could make it. Glad you could make it.
They shouldn't be able to find us now.
Oh, is this?
Wait, stand down, Dia.
We finally see Dia. Di ako prepared.
My lady, who are these two?
That's her
They're
voice.
travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me
Dia.
hide.
I see. In that case, you two should
I
scram.
love her voice
There's
too.
nothing here for you.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you?
But di
Why
na
are
good
you
day.
shooing us
Why?
away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've
I
been
love her
gone for so
armor
long
design
that your
too.
parents are worried
What
and
is
so
that?
sick.
That looks kind of
And
Gundam
if I
like,
refuse to go with you?
It'd be
It's amazing.
easier for the both of
I
us
love
if
her
we
arm
cooperate.
armor.
But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry
Wala
you
pa
like
5 minutes
a
if
sack
sa.
of potatoes.
What did you expect?
Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You
Oh,
don't
she's
understand
Spyro.
the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers.
Sana all may
Have
hot
to answer to
bodyguard.
them.
Yeah, please carry me like a sack of potatoes.
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen
Oh,
to my
okay, parents. Alright.
Double? A triple?
Gigay na.
Give me some time, and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also
I love her
telling me
voice.
it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running
Okay,
around like this is
I'm
gonna hurt
reminded
you.
why I
For
shouldn't
the
pull
sake
for
of those who love
Tignari.
you, don't be stubborn.
No,
Not gonna lie, I
wrong.
was kind of
I'm
tempted
aware
to
of my
pull on
limits, and I
occasion
know
when
what
I'm
I'm
kind of
doing.
bored.
Honestly, the
But
only
this is the
people
reason
being
why, Dea.
stubborn right now are my
Dea.
parents. And I
Dea
know
is
perfectly
Dea's
well that it
everything
makes
is
no difference
everything.
if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dea, you've been
Dea.
living with us
That's
a
how
long
you pronounce
time
it.
already.
Dea.
This should be old news to you.
Dea. Dea.
Dea, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm
So
also
easy to
grateful
make a pun of her name too.
because she saved me.
She's just Dea.
The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life.
So the
my
answer to
last
the
chance.
pulling
So I wanna
itch
do
is to get a
something
second gacha.
meaningful.
No, I don't need a second gacha game.
My lady, are you
But
sure
do you
what
have a
you're doing
proposal?
now
What
is
second